Okay, so we're back with. So we just defeated Big Joe.
We did. We took Big Joe out.
As the end of stage boss. So what's next after him?
So what happens is when you, if I go back to the map, what happens is the area becomes clear and you'll be able to progress on to a new world. A new area, sorry, of the world.
So the first area was...
This was the scrapyard.
Okay.
Yeah, area 1 was the scrapyard. That's Big Joe's domain. And then we're moving on to what is called... Yamamoon, what's this called?
Haruhabara.
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 Yeah.
Haruhabara.
And
try saying that as fast as you can.
Haruhabara. Haruhabara. Why Haruhabara?
This town inspiration from Akihabara, but so more strange and agriculture combined.
So for anybody who doesn't know, Akihabara is like a district in Tokyo. Ooh. Somebody's interrupting us. Akihabara is a district in Tokyo where like a lot of nerds and kind of people who are into like anime and video games come together to kind of like shop and hang out and stuff. And this is kind of inspired by different cultures that we get in Akihabara, whether you like anime or mechs or idols or stuff like that.
Figures, video games, comic books.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff in Akihabara. So Haruhabara takes a lot of inspiration from that. You can see sort of, it's quite bright and colorful, and we
got some
karaoke and
somewhat familiar convenience stores there as well.
Yeah. So
every corner here.
Scrappers, the whole Scrappers world is kind of takes a lot of inspiration from Japan itself. Obviously, we live in Japan and we're inspired by a lot of anime and stuff like that when we were making Scrappers. But it's kind of a mix. Like if people think of Blade Runner and like the Western meets Japan style, that's very much Scrappers.
I like strange Blade Runner Japanese image.
Yeah, like a kind of like a twisted version of Japan, like in the future kind of thing, but with Western influence. But Haruhabara and Another World in our game is very Japan inspired. So we're gonna actually just play 2-1 now because we don't want to tease too much of the game.
Yeah, just a little taster of the first stage.
Yeah.
The first stage of the second
area. Yeah. And sort of the way you go through, you transition into. So as we said, we were jumping from the scrapyard. Now we're jumping into like the next. We're progressing into the city. So this is welcome to Haruhabara. Yeah, let's go.
I am Shiro then.
Nice.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Jiro. Let's go. Oh! Okay. Where are we? We're still in the scrapyard. What? But I thought this was Haruhabara, man. What's going on? What's happening? Did we break it? Like, what's going on? So what happens is when you transition to a new area, you kind of get a little glimpse of like where you transition from. So as you can see, as we move along, the whole landscape is changing, and now we have this new kind of area aesthetic.
From the red kind of tiles on the ground to some more like asphalt.
Yeah, we're moving into towards a more city-like area. So we have this big gate here, and we want to get into Haruhabara, but we can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on this big plate, and we're going to try and put all of our weight down. So if we make a big stack, the gate will move faster, and those guys have to protect me. Oh! So while I stand here, the gate opens, and if I get off it, it stops. So, protect me! We have all of these enemies coming.
No!
Shiro saves the day.
So as you might have noticed, we have like these new enemies here. These kind of white-looking robots that have like LED glow sticks with them. And they are the Autobots, our like otaku bots, kind of Japanese nerd culture guys. They have glow sticks like they've been to an idol concert.
Headbands there as well.
Yeah.
Respiration.
So if anybody knows about like Hatsune Miku or something like that, it's kind of inspired by the people who go to the concerts there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's quite tough to get into Haruhabara. They really don't want.
There's so much going on screen.
Yeah, it's kind of the chaotic nature of Scrappers. But our gate is now almost open. It's very close. There we go. So now the truck can come through. and we can progress onwards. I think we're gonna meet.
This is garbage.
We're gonna meet some special guests in a second. Oh no!
Oh, a collision.
So we head through.
Oh,
We finally get to go into a city. We don't have to be out in the dirt road anymore. And we can see signs of more life and shops and all this kind of stuff.
Tengen-noodle.
Tengen-noodle. Very Japan inspired. Oh,
Oh, hello.
who are these guys? Arioka-san. Dare? Who are these?
These 20 levels sub bosses.
The Trinity levels. Yeah. These are our idols.
Aha.
So, like Hatsune Miku or Perfume.
Perfume.
Yeah, these are our similar to Big Joe. These are basically the leaders of this area, and they don't want us in here, as you might have read. But they're kind of confident in their fans, like the Autobots that we were talking about. They're quite,
Army of fans.
yeah, they have a whole army,
Adoring.
adoring supporters. But that doesn't stop us. We're the scrappers. We're gonna get through. We're gonna break on through. But first, we have to get through Haruhabara. So you can see it's wet and kind of a bit dirty, but it's a lot cleaner and nicer than the previous arena.
So actually, first concept is here.
Yeah.
Like green with the teams.
Yeah, as you can see, the color of the truck matches the color of the walls, and
I
it's
noticed,
kind of.
we've also got some environmental hazards. In
We
this.
do, you gotta be
Electrified
careful.
Pool.
I mean, it's raining, right? And you got these exposed wires. These poor robots. It's gonna override their circuits.
Be careful here.
Go around it. Thank you very much, Saburo. Let's take him out.
What's in this?
Some special trash. There we go. They got the cat. So because it's a city, we have also kind of other, kind of low life criminals, robots. We have the skaters, these like skateboarders who ride around beating people up, and they don't like us either. They're not big fans of idols, but they definitely don't like us. And they're quite tough. They take a lot to get down. As you can see, when you're not quite on top of everything that's going on, Scrappers gets chaotic, and we have a lot of trash, and we have a lot of enemies, and then there's a whole bluster of stuff going on.
I noticed another introduction of a quite frustrating addition in these drones that will steal your garbage.
Yeah.
Trying to collect. And they just keep going. They don't have like the limit of like 3
Oh no.
No,
items.
those guys have these magnets. So they kind of just they were kind of just floating around, right? And I was like, we should put magnets on them, and they should steal our trash. Oh no! Oh, another big guy we have here, which is
mid-boss.
yeah, this is we call him Skater Aniki, like big skater, kind of like Big Brother Skater, and he is tough, and he, as you can see,
one-handed.
he does a lot of damage, but he can only take so much. So he has a couple of different attacks. He skateboards back and forth, trying to knock you out of the way, and he will also slam his like hoverboard thing down on you. Also, we got these guys over here,
Yeah,
the
hanging
salary
out, having
bots,
some drinks.
just having some drinks. It's oil. It's not alcohol.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. This game is for all ages. So yeah, as Arioka was saying, like the original prototype of the game was based around this area. Like when I think the team thinks of Scrappers, this is the area. Like this is where everything came from. Even the title screen of the game, if you've been playing, you'll know that the title screen of the game is from this area. So we got these like rapping NPC bots over here who are having a chill day. Ichiro is having fun down there with them. Oh no, don't steal their speakers. That's not fair. Poor guys. See? All of our NPCs, if you hit them, don't pretty much like it. So the Autobots, whilst kind of like, they're kind of weak. They're a bit overweight. You can see they have a little tubby belly. But if you get hit by them, they will combo you.
Yeah, I noticed they
Quite
have a
nasty.
bit of an uppercut with those.
They do.
Light sticks.
That's kind of inspired by like otaku. What is it? Woteki. Oteki.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Like kind of like Japanese dancing style where you use like glow sticks and you kind of dance back and forth. So a lot of their positions and poses in the combo are based on like dance moves. We paid like a lot of attention to detail to like the different characters,
So I was
Oh.
just trying to defeat this Skater Anarchy,
and he's just crushing.
and he was just crushing me. But I noticed there's a bit of a tell, a bit of a lead up to his.
They
big
do.
attack.
So the way they
There's some
attack,
telegraphing there.
yeah, all of the enemies are inspired by very like old school games where you have telegraphed attacks and that kind of thing. The skaters, what they do is they do like an ollie, like a skateboarding ollie before they jump at you, and they'll smash you with the skateboard. We took like a lot of inspiration from like fighting games and stuff like that in terms of like giving everything character. As you like uniquely, even though we say kind of basketball inspired, don't we? In terms of like the way Scrappers works, like with the throwing and stuff. The actual like throw animation that we made is based on like caber tossing, which
First time show
yeah.
video.
Yeah, I came up with this idea of like you're lifting a really heavy thing, so like it's based on a log. You'd be throwing it up from underneath, and caber tossing was like the original concept. But that's Scrappers.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple of achievements there. So
We did. We got a lot of cash. And if we actually go back to the map before we leave, we can just sneakily show we have the shop. And
Ooh.
here you go. Oh no, we purchased everything already. That's spoilers. But in the shop, you'll be able to purchase weapons, as you can see. You'll be able to customize your truck. I think we can do a little customization now, maybe.
So we've got body color.
We do, and then we have a lot of skins, but I don't want to go any further and show. Like, oh man, let's go a bit further. But you can purchase customizations for all different parts of the truck, and you can actually hire.
Ooh, so it's not just the
Oh,
original.
oh, yeah. As you might have noticed on the character select, we have a lot of question marks. Yeah. Who are they?
Mystery ally.
Mystery robots. But that is Scrappers.
Scrappers.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Yeah. So Scrappers is out now on Apple Arcade.
Yeah, you can play it on your iPhone,
Apple TV.
and
Yep.
also like Yamamura has it here. oh.
It's playable on iPad.
It's on iPad as
Hey!
well. And you can play with touch, and you can also play with any controller supported by iOS devices or Apple devices, such as the PS4 controller and the Xbox One controller, and also our special MFI enabled controllers. If you're playing on Mac, you can also play with a keyboard and also a mouse separately.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Scrappers.
So yeah, it's not just single player, but we're looking at obviously 4-player couch co-op.
Yeah.
And online as well.
Yeah, you can play one-player single, like we have special unique extras, our overclocking feature. If you're playing single player, so you can kind of resemble being a 4-man team in a one robot. And then you can play 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. The game is balanced based on how many players you have. Ayuk-san, original concept was yours. Do you have any like final messages or words?
Final message for
Yeah, I can't believe Scrappers is out.
I mean, there's been quite a lead up to it. Lots of stuff going on behind the scenes, but now that it's finally out, like, what are your final feelings from everybody that you get to release this title and see it out in the wild?
It's so hard. Yeah. It's it was hard, but we can release because we so good teamwork. Also Scrappers, and we making. So we talk a lot.
So much.
Design.
Yeah.
No fighting.
No fighting.
No fighting.
No fighting.
Yeah.
A good working relationship.
Yeah.
They believe each other and put like a garbages.
Yeah.
The idea.
And so many ideas.
It all started from a small little core idea into what it is now. So there's definitely something there that kept it all together.
That was just small idea. Yeah. Everyone can
throw in.
Yeah.
It was definitely like that.
Yamamura?
Yeah, I'm very surprised and very happy and まだ信じられない。Not true.
英語は頑張れ。
So all are the inspiration from Japanese old movie and animation, robot animation that I combined, and so I made all stages, characters. Very happy. So each stage have unique garbage free.
Yeah.
Such.
Try and search for the unique garbage and stuff like that. It's inspired by like Dekotora, like decoration trucks in Japan. You've never seen some crazy decorations.
Lots of chrome, lots of lights.
Yeah, crazy. For myself, I can't believe we get to finally talk about Scrappers. Obviously,
Yay!
we had to keep it a secret. It was so much fun making this game, and I couldn't have asked for a better team. Obviously, there's the three of us here, but we also have a couple of others who worked on this, like Ted and Natsuki and Itachi-san and Shino-san and Christian and everybody who worked on this team, especially Natsuki and Ted, who are not here right now, but they're our main core team. It was an incredible experience making this game, especially designing. For me, getting to talk to these two guys every day and design a game is the best thing, the best job in the world I could ask. Please enjoy playing Scrappers.
Yep. So now that we can say that it's out, I'm sure everybody can see you chiming it in on social media.
Yeah.
So can anybody follow you guys?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at VMBME is my Twitter handle.
I'm forgetting my account.
Maybe you can.
And we are friends.
Yeah. You go through
Yeah.
Tuck something.
I think my name,
Yeah.
Ryoko.
He doesn't use
I'm-
Twitter that much.
Yeah.
Yamamu, you are a Twitter star.
Yeah, you live on Twitter.
Yamamura 99.
Yamamura 99.
And every day you can see a new robot.
Yeah.
New
Makes a
robot designing all the
Yeah.
time.
So if you like the artwork of Scrappers, which who doesn't? It's just so beautiful. Please.
So beautiful.
He's so excited. But yeah, thank you for playing Scrappers.
Yep. Okay, thank you. It's been great.
Let's go to some
Hope
of this.
everybody loves it.
Let's go to some of this. Let's go to some of this. Okay.